Zombie Killer here, doing a ultimate guide for My Hero Ultra Rumble. This guide will cover everything that you need to know, how to work the main menu system, and how to control each and every character, what you should be looking to upgrade, some little combat tips, a lot of different infos about this game. So this video is going to be all in one, but I will have separate videos where I split apart the info. It'll be clips from this video, split apart, so if you only want to know how to use one character or something, you'll be able to do that. So, let's go over the basic of the interface. Over here at events, you can see what event's going on and try to compete. Sometimes you can see like special items here and they'll have increased drop rates for stuff. Sometimes it's other stuff. Sometimes there's an event shop, like what's going on right now, where you could get some stuff for a limited time. But always check the events, see what they got going on. Now on to licenses. There's a battle pass and then a special license. The battle pass is right here, which if you want to upgrade to the pro battle pass, it's 4,500 crystals each time. Or 800 crystals. No, yeah, 800. And it gives back 4,500, that's right. And, this gives you bonus stuff. So, if you want the battle pass, you can easily do that. Now, for the special license, this does not reset every season. This is permanent. And this is where you can unlock Bakugo, Todoroki, Floppy, Compress, Toga, and eventually All Might. Now, the amount of XP required for this is going to be about 2 times what you need to max out this battle pass. But you can get those done. Now, over here, you'll see the wool system. And with this, you can spend for character, costumes, and stuff like that. I recommend saving up 2,000 tickets before you do anything, because each wool will give you 1 point, which I recommend doing the 10 times wool when you do it. And by doing the 10 times wool 20 times, you can exchange the points to get a character that you want. But as you see, this wool will end in 6 days. So if I was to do 1,900 tickets for 190 points, but I did not have the last 10 points I needed, last 10 points I needed, I would not be able to get this character, and once that 6 days and 9 hours is up, I lose all those wool points and it goes back to 0. So wait until you have 2,000 tickets before you do a single wool. Otherwise, you're not guaranteed any character, and the gacha system luck is very bad. Because if you see the drop rates, all the characters will be in the ultra rare drop, which you might get 1 to 2 ultra rare per 10 times spin, and then they still have a low drop rate within that. Out of all the ultra rares, you're more likely to get like costumes and stuff than characters. So literally, just don't spin until you got 2,000 tickets. Save yourself a lot of hassle, and you'll be able to unlock characters. Now here you got the shops. Premium shop is not really worth it. You could buy tickets for crystals, but I don't think it's worth it at all. And then you could buy crystals with real life money. Don't think it's worth it at all. Just earn the free crystals. Stay away from the pay. And then here you got your standard shop. You can easily buy these gallery pieces, which I'll show you what to do with them later, but also banners. If you want to have a cool, unique banner to show everyone that they view your profile. You could get there. Now, with the hero souls, you're going to want to exchange those for these character tickets, which will allow you to unlock characters outside of the role system. And then you might have an event shop depending on the event. Then to customization, you can go to my banner, which you have to unlock additional banner slots, but as you see, I can make special custom banners to do. Very simple and easy. And then character customization, you can see all the characters, put on special costumes for them. Some costumes, like, let's see. Don't think I should have it. Here we go. As you see right here, I could pay 20,000 gold to unlock this costume. And then here, another 20,000. Some might want you to pay for like hero souls for one of the bigger costumes. Let's see if I can find one. Here. Like these, even though I could buy them, I have to pay 100 hero souls a piece, so it's not really worth doing. Because hero souls are super rare in this game. You have to spin in the role system over here and get duplicates of items to get hero souls. So, and tickets are very rare in this game. Also, you can buy emotes. Like here's some voice lines for 20,000. Here's some emotes for 30,000. And you can also equip some emblems which you can earn. And every character has their own costumes and stuff. And if you manage to get one with a special aura, like you see how all these hoodies are within these auras, you can actually end up getting duplicates of those and actually get different colors auras. The first one gives you like a blue and then it changes colors. But that's all the cosmetic stuff. Now let's get into the actual more important stuff, which is how do you play? What's the battle menus and stuff? So if I'm going to team battle, you'll be able to create a team ID, which as you see right there, my team ID is 72215. It randomizes when you create one. Also, you can search for team ID, so you would type in that code and your friends can find you. And you can also disband team. You can also go here and send an invite to any of your buddies. I invited Ben to this lobby. He will be helping me out with the tutorial later when it comes to the actual combat section. But right here you got missions, which there's daily missions, weekly, seasonal, special, and sometimes events. By completing the event missions, you could get whatever the event stuff is. Special is stuff that's on permanently that you can achieve with every character and stuff for different emblems that you can equip. Then seasonal, special stuff that you can complete for the reward that you see at the end. While weekly, you'll get stars and your stars will fill up these boards. Once the board fully filled up, you get all the items. You do not have to complete all the weeklies to fill up the board. Same goes for the dailies. So if there are some stuff that you're not confident in doing, focus on the stuff that you can do to try to get this up. You'll get a lot of resources with agency points, role tickets, and gallery pieces and gold. Those are what the dailies and weeklies are here to get you. Now, on to notifications. You can have somebody send you friend requests and then you can accept. You can accept invites to games here and stuff. And you'll also be able to If you pay for the premium login bonus, you can redeem it in your notifications. Now over to the menu. We'll go with the login since I talked about it. When you sign in for the day, you'll get the top part that's free. Then up at the top right where you see the 7-day premium login, it's valid for 5 more days. You gotta pay 100 hero crystals to get that. But then if you log in for 7 days, that's 70 hero tickets. This is where I recommend that you spend your hero crystals. It's by far the best way to get hero tickets, which are very rare. It takes a long time to save up hero tickets. Like if you complete all your daily, you might get 5 hero tickets. That's it. Not really much. Not considering that you need 100 for one roll. Now, also here you can find your settings if you want settings. And then a lot of useless stuff. Now let's go over the stuff on top, which is more important. You could click on profile, and you'll be able to actually see your profile, your player link, and everything. You get to see what people will see if they see you. And then by going over to buddy lists, you can actually click on somebody and remove them. This is the only way I found that you can actually remove somebody that you added. Maybe you no longer want them added, you can remove them that way. Now, if I'm going to gallery, this is a background loading screen page. As you unlock these, which you need red, blue, and green pieces, I always recommend just hit max. But as you donate pieces, you'll get different panel unlocks, and you just gotta unlock all the panels. So let's just throw in all these blues, and I have no panel unlocked. But yeah, all that is background. Now here is where you could check your agencies, also sign up for agencies and stuff. And you can also donate points into agency. So let's throw in all these agency points. And as you see, it just got 7,155 agency points put into it for me. So now the gym's a lot more closer to leveling up. Now, as everybody played during the agency, you can level up the agency with the contribution points and get higher ratings. And there, also you can go to members list and spam R2 on everybody to send them likes. This is the quickest way to achieve your dailies and weeklies and seasonal like goals. Because as you see, within just a short amount of time, I've already sent that many likes. Cause I can do 10 per person. There's 12 people in my agency, so I can literally send 11 different people 10 likes. Because I'm part of the 12. So, right here, that's already 110 likes within a very short time frame. Which you only need 50 for the dailies. So, easy way to complete your dailies. And as you see, because I did that, I should have my like goal updated and 200 likes done. And then as you see, I only need to do it to 2 more people to get my 300 likes for the thing. So it's very quick and easy. That is definitely the best way to do it. Now, you can select between these matches, which this one seems to change a lot. It was nothing, and then 2 people team battle, and now it's 1 person right now. But then you got your 3-team match, which if you start without all players, it will find the other players for you. And then you got your rank matches for those who want to compete for highest ranks. Then you got battling bots, which if you're a new player, definitely recommend battling the bots on easy. Get your skills up a little bit, get your know-how of the game up a little bit. Then go to normal once you feel confident. Then go to hard, and then past hard, you should be all set for actual players. And also you can go here for training, which will allow you to do lots of stuff. Now, with this should give you a good idea of the beginning section of the game, how to navigate everything. Also, before I forget, if you go to your item list, you can also see what items you got. So you can actually see what you have, what you need, all that stuff. But anyways, that's the complete tutorial on the beginning section of this. Now we will be going over character specific tutorials. So, let's get into it. Let me go ahead and change into Deku. And let's get going. Now here you can set up the bots whoever you want. We'll go ahead and go to the base team. And yes, you can have multiple of the same people in training mode. Alright. So we'll just go with the base team. And there we go. Now, first up, I will teach you how to play as Deku first, and then I'll just go down the list. Ben is also here to help showcase some stuff, because it's way more easier to have an actual player do stuff to showcase stuff than hoping the AI does the right move and not the wrong move.
Yes.
Now, hopefully I don't get confused and push the wrong buttons, since I'm going to be switching between characters at a fast rate. But yeah, we'll be figuring that out. Now, the match is about to start, and once it's down to 3 seconds, it stops all quick use and stuff, because people be crashing games. Now we'll go ahead and spawn up here at the very top. You got this whole map with lots of different zones, and some characters favor different zones and stuff. Meet me up at the top here, and I recommend get to know your character's strengths and weakness per the areas, because with this in combat, the zone will shrink, and as it shrinks, you will be forced into certain areas, and it's random what areas, so you want to make sure that you get your familiarity up with all the areas. But we'll go over some of the items for the game, and then we'll get into the characters. So you start off with no backpack at all, bag level 1, which gives you 6 items. And then if you find a small backpack, you get upgraded to 9 items, level 2. Then here, 12 items, so 3 more items per bag, and then 15. Ideally, you do want to get the big bags. You can identify them by the purple thing right there. But mostly you'll be seeing like this item right here. But if you can get these purple ones, they are useful. Now onto shields. You got these small shields, which restores about 25% of your items. Now healing characters can increase their effectiveness. Then you got this large one for 100%, and then this large one that's shaped like that for team. Anything shaped like that is team items. So if I grab this and drink it, Ben's shield will become max. Because I just healed him. And then here you got a small health potion, large health potion, and then a team health potion. Now on to the more stuff. Now this is a health and shield potion. So, let me damage Ben a little bit. Oh wait, I forgot. I need to turn on friendly fire. Friendly fire is not in this game unless if you go to training mode. So you don't have to worry about watching your hits. Okay, so as you see, Ben is hurt. Both his health and shields are drained. So by drinking this, I can heal both health and shields. As you see, he's back up to full and all set. Now on to this. This is a team level up. This will allow you, when dranked, to level up all your skills by 1 level, and it affects your allies. So now, all of Ben's stuff is now level 2, which you can see down at the bottom. As you see, Ben just drank 1, now we're all level 3s. Now here is a level up card. It can be used to level up any skill that you want by 1 level. And with these, you want to make sure that you know. Now you can easily just go like that, and you can even pick up a few and go. And there you go. Level up very quickly. Now on to more complex cards. These are all ability cards. They are differentiated by colors. You got yellow for assault, red for attack, then blue for speed, green for the healers, and purple for the tacticals. Now, as you see, which let me change my level back down. We'll go back to 1. As you see, this would, when I use it, increase my defense by 20% per card use. But since I'm this color, I can actually level up my A skill because it's A. If there's a B, then it will level up your B skill. If there's a Y, it will level up your Y skill. Because you see, Deku is the color yellow, it levels up his yellow. Where Ben, since he's red, if he picked up a red card, it would level up his skill, but his skill is already fully maxed. This skill would do a damage increase. But real quick, Ben, set your skills back to level 1.
Okay. Okay.
Alright. Now go ahead, shoot me once and tell me the damage number.
65.
Alright. Now go ahead, shoot me again with the defense applied.
52.
And then the other defense.
Now it's only doing 42.
As you see, by activating 2 defense, it reduces a lot. Which these only last a few seconds, but if you manage to get them to level 9, they will last about a minute, making them very useful. If you can get multiple of the same color, you can stack. Now we'll go ahead and heal up, and then this is speed cards. They can increase your movement speeds. Here's some heal cards. They have the ability to put a healing aura on you and allow you to heal people. And then here, this increases your quick reload speeds. Meaning, when I shoot these, they will charge back quicker, or if I run completely out, it will charge back quicker. Now, with the speed cards, not only do they increase your speed, but they do allow you to run up walls. making them very good for a quick escape. Otherwise, you would have to climb up walls, which you can also click in the stick after you activate one, just to run up a wall. But we'll wait for this to end. But also, let's demonstrate how quick a level 1 lasts. As you see, level 1 lasts a little bit, but then it's gone. So level 9s are definitely a great way to make them last. And as you see, with these healing auras, it regenerating his health. With multiple healing auras, it generates quicker. It's 10 health per tick. So you can get health back very quick with these. And then let's put reload speed here. Alright, as you see, it's going pretty slow. Then we activate this, and now it's way more quicker. And then as you see, I have no way of running up this wall. I need speed card to run up the wall. Only Ida can run up the walls without speed cards. But that will give you a basic idea of those. Now, around here in bushes and stuff, you might find Coda. Coda, if you don't know who that is from a show, he's just a little child that will hide in bushes and stuff, and if you find him, you get 3 of these, which gives you level up to each of your ability by 1 level, and also to your team. So if you're doing a full team of 3, that's 9 level ups per thing, and then you got 3 of them, so that's going to be a lot of level ups. 27 to be exact. Yeah, he can spawn in training mode, but I don't feel like checking all the possible spawn spots. Now over here, you can find civilians. You can help up the civilian by rescuing them, and they will drop this revive card and a potion. Based off on what type of shirt they was wearing, will be what potion that they drop. And you can even destroy buildings for a chance for a civilian to run out. Like here's another one. Now with this revive card, it's 1 out of 3. So we need to rescue both of these civilians to get a full revive card. And now I have all 3, so I got 1 revive card. So if Ben was to die from, enemies attacking him, I could run up to his dead body, pick up his character icon, and then I would be able to use this to try to revive him. Since we're in training modes, revive's not possible. But that's how I would try to revive him. And, just make sure that you destroy these stuffs. Now you'll see normal boxes, which will have 3 items at random, but they can spawn between certain stuff, which I'll showcase real quick. Like the 3 items are usually like small potions, small bags, some character icon cards, and sometimes revive cards. While you'll see golden boxes, which might have like meat, these medium bags, they are always guaranteed to have at least 1 level up cards. They can have 2 or 3 level up cards, if you're lucky. They might even drop a health and shield, or some of these large potions. Now, if you want the team potions, you will have to rescue to get these. And then there is a giant box which drops a lot of stuff, and they're guaranteed to drop 1 revive card, 5 of these level up cards, 1 team heal potion, and 1 of these team level up potions. And they can drop level 4 backpacks and level 3 backpacks. You could also be randomly running around and, oh look, a level 3 backpack pickup. and just continue. Doesn't have to be spawned from a box. But also, with some areas, you can actually be very tactical. Because, for example, right here, you got a nice roof that you can snipe from and stuff. But if the enemies know that you're up here, they can actually destroy the roof, in which case it collapses in on you, and now that roof is gone. You have less of a sniper nest. So, do keep an eye out for that. A lot of stuff in this game is breakable. Like these walls are up high, not a problem. Just break them. See? So, use stuff to your advantage. You can even destroy these buildings. Lots of stuff is breakable. Now, you will only see all the stuff lined up like this in training mode. Because with training, it allows you to experiment. But, yeah, just look around for these stuff. Also, let's say I picked up the red cards. And I got a decent bit. I want to drop them down for him. He could pick them up and level up his thing. Now, also, one more thing is, if you got some cards, just grab some at random. Then you got a lot of extra level up cards. Let's say your team was doing really good. You got a lot of level up cards. You're all full, your teammates are all full, none of it's needed. You can actually use the level up cards to actually level up the stuff. We'll go ahead and level up all my skills so that way it stops trying to tell me to level up my skill. Real quick. Alright, still need one more. Okay. But as you see, I could quick level up the cards and now I got high level of them. As you see, now I got all level 9s, even though I did not get duplicates. But if I pick up duplicates, they do level up. Now, I think that should just about cover everything that you need to know about the basics. But one thing to keep in mind, just killing an opponent is not enough. Because when you kill them, it goes on a down timer. And when they're downed, as you see, he got 13 seconds until he gets back up. I could push square to finish him off, but that will leave me open for attacks. So usually it's better to try to finish off with skills like this. But if I manage to fail to finish off the enemy in time, they can get back up, and then they can run away, use a health potion, like a large one, and heal up. And they can also revive allies and stuff, and really ends up turning the battles to where they wipe you out. So do make sure that you finish off opponents that you take out, otherwise it may not end well. On top of that, some characters have some revive abilities. Like, for example, let me down him. With Deku, I have the ability to pick him up, run him away from combat, and I could place him down where I think he'll be safe. He could heal up, and then I could return back to battle to stop them from attacking him while he heals up. So, keep in mind people with revive abilities. A short list, which I will go into more details with each character once they're turned tutorial, but a short list of revived characters are Deku, Ida, Floppy, All Might, the Vine Here girl. I keep on forgetting her name. She's not important in
I'm
the
trying to
story.
read it, but I probably can't.
Cementos. These 6 characters have reviving capability, so do keep
E.
in mind of them. But anyways, I
Shinozaki.
yeah. Anyways, that's the end of the basics part. Now we will be getting into the actual character specifics. So, let's get started. I'm with Deku. Okay, so Deku has basic shot here, and then he has a kick, which is good for movement, and a grapple, which is good for movement, and also can be used to grab stuff. Well, grab people. And also he does have a crouch one, but let's see. Here we go. Skill details. As you see, because he's assault here, he will have team defense up as his ability. And then he also has the ability to carry down allies on his back. And then by placing them back down, they instantly revive. Which is his special action, which is triangle. And then as you can see here, you can see what his R2 can do, which is his A. If you crouch, you can use up all the remaining ammo and make it more powerful. Which this will all level up with A. Then for B, you can see attack power up, speed up, range up. And also down here, you can see attack power up and size up. I mean, reload speed up and size up, which will size up means that it will have a little bit bigger hitbox to be able to grapple people. So if I go like this, which I missed, but we'll just have to wait for it to come back. I'm going to use some speed boosts. Well, reload speed boost cards to try to get the skill back a little bit quicker. Alright, so as you see, I can grab them, leaving them open for a combo or attack. And as you see, this does 60 damage. And if I crouch and use all of mine, it drains my entire thing, but does 100 damage, like 50%. Well, it's more like 40% more damage. So, well, it's 40 extra damage, but yeah. Either way, you get a good amount of damage boost from it. But what you want to do with that, ideally, is try to shoot up all yours and then crouch for the last one, because it will be the same power whether or not it's hit with the full or partial. Now, if you need to get up somewhere, you can jump up, use his kick to help you get up high heights. You can also jump up, use the black whip to get up high. He got a pretty good mobility, and as you can see, you can really gun down the people. And then, as you see, basic finishing attack. But while I'm doing that, I could be wide open. Now, with him, what you want to upgrade depends on some playstyle choices. And I did not mean to kick Ben. I meant to kick Deku, but as you see, kick does decent damage, but not a lot. But as you level it up, which let me get some level up cuts. Also, we'll get some heals. Here we go. We'll heal up real quick. Okay. But as you use level up cards, what you want to upgrade is up to you. Personally, I would avoid trying to max out Black Whip first, because although it does give you 2 grapples, which is nice, it does no damage. It's more mobility, and I don't think you really need to worry about it. It's best to kind of save this for get out move. So I would advise upgrading that last. Now as you see, single shot does 60 damage, but if I upgrade it all the way, I can end up doing 85 and have a decent bit of shot, so I can use this to down people and finish them off. While with my kick, it's gonna knock them around and not really effective for finishing off. So if I'm trying to finish off, I definitely want to use my R2 for finish off. As you see, took care of her with very little problem. Now the R2 is more of a big close range kick hit. So if I want to do a lot of damage, I could go like that, run away, shoot while running. And then since I got them down, I could try to finish them off. I still want to be mobile so that I don't get shot down. But that's how you would go about it. So let's go ahead and turn these AIs on to actually move. And I'll show some actual trying to dodge and stuff. So as you see, they're chasing me, trying to kill me. I can go like this, escape, try to grapple on there, and AIs can't keep up. I'm using Deku's mobility to allow him to get away. Now we'll go ahead and turn off the AIs and kill Uraraka because she's glitch. By killing the AI, you can fix them. And that's why you don't run into your allies' shockwave attacks.
Oh, wow.
But
Sorry,
yeah.
that radius was huge.
Yeah, at max level, it's pretty big. But, why don't you have the team health and shields on? That's all you
I
should
just
ever have for potions.
a couple of little ones.
But yeah. So that's pretty much how you do it. If you can keep the enemies at range, you want to just focus on gunning them down like this. And then just don't forget to try to crouch for the last shot. Because as you see, if everything goes right, you could probably down 2 people. Now your next thing, you can finish them off like that. Now yes, they're standing still, so it's a lot more easier to shoot them. So you might have shots where you're like, oh no, I missed a few, but then you manage to land a few hits. And then if they try to get up close to you, you can use the kick for a stun and grapple away to try to quickly get out of there if you don't think that you can actually take them on in a head-on battle. But I would definitely say the R2 is probably what you want to try to level up first. And then focus on your kick for this guy, because although the kick is good, it's gonna not be a finisher and you only get 1 kick. So it's better to have attacks that you can do a lot of damage. Also, ideally, you want to keep your range. Although you do have a melee option, ideally you want to try to wipe people out before they can get to you. but I think that should pretty much give you a basic idea of Deku. Like I said, level up the A first, then the B, and then the Y. Unless if you really just want to run around, then go for like Y, then the B, then go for the A, but I prefer actual fighting capabilities to running. Because even with just one B and Y at level 1, you still have decent mobility. And then on top of that, you can run and shoot while you wait for it to come back. Now, yes, ideally, you want some speed up later, but you can definitely rely on these cards and hopefully some team level ups to help get your other skills up a little bit while you're trying to max out your A, then go for the B, then the Y. But if you get a lot of these cards, just max out them. That's the order I would recommend for Deku. And just keep in mind, you want to keep him back sniping. And then if they get up close, kick them, and try to retreat, snipe them if they try to chase you. Now, Deku do prefer areas with lots of rooftops, like the Fire Zone and the Aqua Zone are good for him because he can easily escape enemies by just grappling onto buildings or kicking his way up a building like this. With high mobility inside these building areas, he can easily maneuver, making slower characters have harder time. You got a lot of mobility. You definitely want to use that. Now let's go ahead and make my skills 9. And I'll showcase a little bit of high mobility. Alright, Ben, go ahead and fully shield yourself and switch over to Deku.
Okay.
Well, actually, be the hair girl, actually. Okay. So, come and try to attack me. I'm going to showcase, trying to escape and stuff with close range people.
This is my first time with old girl.
But as you see, I've gotten a lot of distance from him. As you see, because he don't have no high mobility ones, I could keep my distance, snipe them down, well, keeping on the move. And I'm not even really doing that good of evasion. You could definitely improve the evasion I'm doing. Also, if you see somebody climb up a building, you quickly go up there, get a couple cheap hits in, maybe a kick, and you're good. Alright, we'll stop this for now. But that's a little example of his movability. Now we will be switching over to the next person in line, and I'll explain them. Okay, now it's time to explain Bakugo.
Sorry, wrong button.
It's alright.
I was trying to look at her shield. It's on fire. Her hand's on fire.
Yeah. Now Bakugo is part of the strike group, so you'll gain attack power increase, and every member will give you more. His special ability will give him high mobility. His main attack will increase in damage and number of shots, and it can pierce through walls, which is quite useful. And then his grenade throw can do a nice big AoE, and then size and number of shots can go up, along with reload speeds. And then his his Y does more damage, faster reload speed, and bigger hit radius. So for right now, go ahead and stand over here, Ben. Not inside the building.
Oh.
So, for example, if I knew that there was an enemy around there, I could shoot wildly, and as you see, even though they're behind a wall where most heroes can't hit, I could actually hit them. And then I can even pierce through multiple layers of walls and try if my shots actually line up. But it's more harder to do that. More often than not, you're not trying to pierce the walls. It's just something that you can do. None of these shots are hitting you. Thick walls are harder to hit.
I
Now,
saw it come through, but it only came through a little bit.
now with grenades, you just can chuck them. They do area damage. And then with this move, only the final hit does a lot of damage. So if you end up getting hit out of it before the last hit lands, it does next to no damage. So if I go like this, that's a lot of fives, which does next to no damage. And if I get stunned while doing that, I only did like maybe 15, 20 damage. In exchange for taking probably 100 plus damage myself, which is not good. So definitely use that more wisely. But if I want to get on top of a building, my triangle can allow me to fly up there, or if I need to just run, my triangle allows me to get a little bit of a speed boost. That is his best mobility, because as you see, none of his abilities give him mobility. It's only his triangle.
Do
So,
you have your triangle back yet?
yeah, it just came back. But
You
as you
want me to
see,
look?
I can easily gotten that far away, and I keep on running, try to shoot, to try to keep them back.
Do you think you could make it to the fire zone if I threw you from off top of this building?
Might be able to. Let's give it a try. Why not?
Okay, so I just gotta press it again. This is the first time. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I line it up right.
Nope, but I did get most of the way.
That's good distance.
Yeah. As you see, combination works. Also, since he has a fire-ish type, he can actually burn down trees. It does nothing, but it's kind of fun.
It makes them harder. You can't climb. I mean, you can't hide at them no more.
Yeah, but more often than not, most people don't hide in trees. It's usually the bushes. I wish I could burn the bushes. But yeah, so use the triangle to gain speed, get up high. Now, with his shot, as you see, it does a lot of damage. And then if you manage to max it out, as you see, 85 damage a shot, which is quite high. And then if you're good with the bombs, which we'll wait for him to fully shield up, you can get 90 damage a bomb throw, which can be AoE. So if you see multiple enemies close by, just throw a bomb, you could damage a lot of them. But his R2 is going to be his main hit. That does a lot of damage. And then if you get forced into close range, you can rely on his L1 to knock them back. It won't kill more often than not. It does do pretty good damage, but Usually not fatal damage by itself. As you see, most of the shield broken from that. So, with the combinations of these, which I missed those bombs, but yeah, you want to use those in proper combination. I would definitely say level up the A first, because as you see, if you manage to get a lot of hits off, you could drain them. Also, if I manage to down them, which give me a minute, as you see, grenades are not very effective because they blast around the bodies. This does a decent hit, but that's not gonna one hit kill them. Whoops, wrong button. I want circle. So your best way of finishing off downed enemies is to rely on the R2, which, let me do that real quick. As you see, one more shot, they're out. So R2 is definitely your best friend for finishing off.
Let me get some medicine.
Yeah, they're up here. But that will give you the basics of this character. I would definitely say probably focus on the A ability first, and then depending on which one you prefer, whether you prefer the grenade throw or this move, focus on that. Which for the grenade throw, even at low levels, it still does 15 less damage than if it's max, but you get 2 more uses if it's max. While with this, you still get 120 damage at level 1, and then max, you will get 180. So that's 60 extra damage just from the final hit alone. So I kind of prefer this leveled up, but maybe you want to chuck more grenades and have bigger blast radius. If so, go for that. But A is definitely first. Then whatever you feel more comfortable with second. And also, put up your hand shield.
Oh.
As you see, with the hand shield, even though I have piercing capabilities, I can't pierce the hand shield. The only way to get to the hand shield is to attack from behind. But, so be careful that. And also, switch to compress real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Also, one thing to keep in mind is you do not want to use range attacks on compress. So go ahead, put up the reflect thing. Because otherwise, oh wait, am I not hit? Maybe because I'm not amnesia, not working. Okay, so apparently, since we're allies, it don't register my attack as an enemy attack. That's nice.
Do you want to use Bakugo or go turn them back on?
Nah, it's alright. But be careful of compressors reflect, because he can reflect those shots back at you, and that would do really heavy damage. So, in which case, you would want to rely on some close range to finish them off. And then, if you feel like you need to flee, just flee. But this will be the end of Bakugo, and now we'll be going to Uraraka. But I'll be starting a fresh video on part 2 for Uraraka, because this is taking a little bit longer than expected. But then again, we do have a lot of characters to go over, and I'm trying to give good detail on everybody. But anyways, I'll see you guys on the next part.